Don't worry about the mic, it's not important. As someone who has been a digital artist as early as 2014, which isn't that early, but to some of you is, I have gone into the depths that is DeviantArt. And I've been on DeviantArt long before I was on any other social media, probably. Back in good old 2014, Connie McFalcon did not exist yet. Back in that time, it was MC Falcon. Follow me on Redbubble. I believe that some of you don't know DeviantArt me, but I am willing to open myself up to you. I am willing to open the box of Pandora and let you in on 2014 art. So I have my DeviantArt page up here. 119. I've never learned how to say this word. Dimensions. I didn't know English back then, okay? Let me be. We're gonna go down to the bottom of the barrel, just scraping and cringe and fear for my life. And if I get cancelled for this video, you know what? Fair, I understand it. You know, I'm not gonna complain because I deserve it. Back then, back in 2014, I was still in high school, secondary school, and I was in a literature club. Not that kind of literature club. And since we were all teenagers into literature, we were also nerds, which means we were into superheroes. And so I decided to make us into superheroes. I gave everyone a superpower, and I had a lion because I liked lions. It was called the Jabberwocky's Library because that was the name of the club. Back then, when my Tumblr was called Do Not Blow Up My Mind. The origin of Do Not Blow Up My Mind, which was my first Tumblr name, was because I would be writing in English just so I could practice my grammar. My mind would be blowing up because of the effort it would have to do to translate everything. Then we started the Five Nights at Freddy's phase, which, you know, I was super proud of this back then. Piety, I don't know what, it was supposed to be like pity or mercy, and I just translated it on Google Translate, and that's the word that came out. It's probably not accurate at all. The background is not even well colored. I was just proud of this part. Then I drew the Jabberwocky's Library members as FNAF characters. Which one was I? I think Chica. Yeah, Chica, because she's my favorite animatronic. This is just some OCs that I did back then and never touched. This is pretty cute. I like it. I guess this is the kid that got turned into Golden Freddy, which is apparently 2 kids now, and the puppet, which I guess Charlotte. This was my kind of like first time working with backgrounds, and I didn't do a half a bad job. It's still ugly, but you know, at least I was working with backgrounds back then, unlike now. So 2014 me has a point on me. Wow. I was planning to do this kind of piece with every of the main animatronics, and then I dropped it like most of the projects I make. I remember when I was obsessed with trying to paint and it didn't work. Wait, which year is this? Maybe it's, no, 2015. 0 comments. I posted, here's a deal with me and the internet in 2014, 2015. I was posting like almost every day on DeviantArt and Tumblr, sharing my art, these paintings, these masterful pieces of art, with 0 comments, 0 upvotes, 0 likes, 0 interactions, with nothing. This was reaching nobody. And there I was posting my heart out, drawing every single day, and look where that got me. Absolutely nowhere. We're coming, Mike. This is such a good piece. I was so underrated back then. So underrated. Underrated masterpiece. Look, 4 comments. You're a fan of Reborn, I guess. This piece is the first piece I posted on my Redbubble, which you should check out, and it still gets sales. People love this thing. It looks quite a lot like the original piece, but this is an original composition by me. I painted this. You can tell like it has imperfections. That's because I painted it. I used references and I painted it myself with my brushes and my texture. And I composed it, obviously, because you see Chica grabbing Bonnie's arm and she's, you know, in front of him and her body's behind. How did I do this in 2015? Man, 0 comments. Underrated masterpiece. Y'all slept on me. Oh, here's the foxy one. Look at that derpy ass face. Man, I did not know how to draw. It just random white points everywhere. Oh, just to give them some glow. Listen, my FNAF phase went really, really, really deep. This one, I have no idea why I did. I just had an idea and I was like, this is the best idea I've ever had in my entire life. And it's shit. Look, she has boobs. She has metal animatronic tits. Those are two metal balls placed on her chest as boobies. Man, I was a genius. This is just me with the animatronics, a good old self-insert. I drew myself with green eyes back then because my mom loved telling me I have green eyes when I clearly don't. My eyes are pretty much the color of mate cocido, and I'm gonna put a picture here and there. You're gonna tell, oh yeah, that's the color of your eyes. Also known as vomit. This is quite a good one. This is okay. This one I was really proud of. As you can tell, I loved humanizing shit. I was the masterful hijinka drawer. I believe that my human designs were top tier and should have made numbers on Tumblr, Stories of my life. This was a book cover a friend commissioned from me and didn't pay me because I didn't know that you could be paid for drawing. So I just drew stuff for people. They were like, hey, can you draw this? And I was like, sure. And I drew it and I spent hours of my life and it points on my mental health just going at it with no pay whatsoever because I was 12 and an idiot. Amethyst, Pearl, and Garnet, here you are with my obsessions with painting. I would just draw them and then overly shade them, and I was like, what if I erase the line art? And then I did, and then I went with it. This is pretty much the first drawing that blew up on my DeviantArt. It was a crossover between Super Mario and Inside Out for some reason. I don't know what came over me. This was pretty much just a fever dream. And for some reason it did so many numbers. Look, 16 comments. I was so livid. You look at this. Look at the length of these comments. Man, I was obsessed. I thought I did something there. Why did it? Oh my fucking god. My camera seems to have broken up, so I'm gonna do this faceless now. This is Vent Art, and this is me. Sad because I'm drawing all the time and I don't get any likes or reblogs, and absolutely no comments because it couldn't have been any other way. Painting of Sands. This is on my Redbubble as well, and it's absolute garbage. No one should buy that. I should take it down. Another instance of me trying to do backgrounds and do an aesthetic drawing. It's bad. This is very impressionist, very, like early 19th century Monet, Manet, I can't remember which one it was. Painting with the light. Misunderstood artists right here. But here we go, Undertale, another design that is on my Redbubble. Here I was getting really obsessed with Redbubble and every drawing I made was on Redbubble. This one is there as well that I think I should redraw. But I'm honestly way too lazy. 5 comments. Lo has hecho bastante bien, thank you. And here we go, Asriel Metaton. These 3, Metaton, Kara and Frisk and Toriel, and I think Determination and Muffet are on my Redbubble. You can see the backgrounds are all transparent. I was just desperate for money. I still am. Please visit my Redbubble. It's the holiday soon. You can get some nice stuff for some nice people there. I was horny. I was obsessed with myself, I believe. This was at the time where I decided that I would make characters of myself. You know how Thomas Sanders has Thomasides? Well, I had that idea first and he just stole from me. And I believe that if I went with it, I would have gotten really fucking famous like Thomas Sanders. Yeah, I was just listening to music and coming up with characters like every teenager in 2015. 2016 actually. Wow. This drawing is the second ever drawing I did of Sean and the first one he reblogged. I remember this occurrence very specifically. I was at my dad's work and my phone just decided to blow up with Tumblr notifications. I remember I got 53 notifications. Mr. Sean had reblogged my drawing of him, my shitty ass picture drawing of him, and said, this is Great, you guys are so talented. And I freaked out. I remember I made a whole comic about it that I never posted anywhere, but I was super happy. This occurrence happened me to blow up in followers on Tumblr and happened to get my art to be discovered on Tumblr, which I'm eternally grateful for. So Mr. Jacksepticeye, you just made my art career. 3 comments. Wow, it actually looks just like the picture. Totally does. This is a drawing I did for my sister, which I wanted to do like such a cool realistic painting, and it's just not that good. Now we get into the weird shit. If you knew me on 2016, no you didn't. This is cute. I remember I had such a better idea to do with it, but I never did, but it's still cute. Boat dog, on my heart forever. Back when I did these lines to do highlight, that was the highlight literally of my art. It was so cute. I forgot to shade this arm. I literally forgot to shade it. It's just flat colors. These 2 drawings that haunt me. Cool Patrol. You guys remember Cool Patrol? Back when we were all happy? October 2016. Man. We don't talk about this, we don't talk about this. This was cool. We were, when Nate said he was gonna collab on a song with Sean, I thought it was like, oh, Sean is gonna play the drums. He just did a fucking line at the beginning of the song and that was it, you know? It was okay. I love Nate. This is like kind of one of the first gifts. Not one of the first gifts, but one of the first I posted here. I think this was supposed to be me and DeviantArt. Like, what do you want from me? I post almost every single week. I put so much time and effort on my art and I still don't do numbers. Even now, like, I don't really care about numbers. I never really did. I only wanted some comments. I wanted to hear what people thought about it. And now I can hear that, which makes me really happy. I'm very happy with my art right now. This is related how I felt a long time ago and how I've been starting to feel again in regards to DeviantArt. But it annoys me how the pieces I put most effort in get really poor attention. Yeah, whiny, I may not deserve it, but anyway, just venting. Connie vented? Very smooth and nice. I want to draw like you. Your art is amazing. I get that a lot. And I'm very thankful, but I sometimes feel like the stats don't say the same thing. I was so obsessed. You know what? I lied. I was obsessed with numbers. I always wanted more. And that's the thing with social media and just even DeviantArt. As soon as you get something that does numbers, you want that all the time. And then you want more and more and more. And you're never satisfied, which is what was pretty much happening to me. This drawing is amazing, and I think everyone should love it as much as I love it. Look at it, it's beautiful. I should make it a sticker on Redbubble. Fuck, I don't think it is on Redbubble. I'm gonna probably redraw it and put it on Redbubble, because it's really cute. It's Tyler and Mark, when they were playing Undertale, which are my comfort streams. I remember staying up until like 3-4 a.m. watching the last stream. Jack and Mark won, please. See, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me drawing them together. People wanted it from me and I served. And I served good. Ah yes, the piece that started it all. If you know this, I just gotta tell you, you're an OG, man, and I appreciate you. And you've seen me grow with my art. Man, I remember this was supposed to be like one of my best paintings ever and I'm gonna take days doing it. And it's absolute garbage. Like, at the time it was okay, but it's just pure garbage. This was based on a picture Tyler posted on Twitter. And I was like, what if I put Mark and Amy in there? Oh, here's the link. And I just thought it was really cute. Just Amy and Mark cuddling, Catherine being all cozy, Ethan being squished into the corner. Well, it's official, I'm a parent. Look at that. Oh, look, I did it. Oh, I hadn't seen this one. Ethan. Posted a picture of Tyler sleeping. That's really nice. That's really cute. Oh man, this is nice memories now. Revel mode, remember that? We don't talk about this section. This one is cute. Mark being a foreign artist. This, I think, the first speed paint I did. And I'm really proud of it. And I'm really proud of that video as well. If you want to check out my speed paint on this drawing, it's really cool. We don't talk about Septiplier, no. Even though it's the thing that made me get known. And I owe it a lot, but we don't talk about it. Rebel Mode. This one was retweeted by the Rebel Mode account. Rebel Mode did this thing called Fan Art Friday. They would like put out a prompt, I think, Why is everyone touching each other's butts? Eso no es bueno. I can't remember. I think the theme was flower crowns. And I just went, what if everyone is touching each other's butts? That would be funny. Happy birthday, Sean. Jacksepticeye. We don't talk. Valentine's. Oh man, this drawing. It got taken down from DeviantArt. From Redbubble more times than I can count. Also, can we compare? I'm just looking at the progress. Because look at this difference. Well, you can see the other foot here, fuck. But look at how I draw feet. This. You can see? You see? Look at fucking. Look at that face. This face. Huh? Meet the artist. Let's see how much that has changed. Likes cats, junk food, drawing, other artists, YouTubers, music and singing, friends, IRL and internet. That's pretty accurate. Dislikes disrespect, bullying, bugs, parties, high temperatures, misunderstandings. That's pretty much it. That's me. Remember we were put our birthday and age on the internet? Yeah, I was pretty stupid. I still am. But you know, I had the idea that I would be like Markiplier one day. And you know, everyone knows Markiplier's birthday and age. But you know, he's a 30-year-old man. I was 15. So that was pretty bad of me. One thing about me and my art is that I never learned how to draw animals. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Huh? Tell me. This ain't Chica. This Mark Amy. Okay. Brown eyes. We get it. That's like the point of this. That's a really bad shade of brown. But what the fuck is this? Mature content. Ooh, what a mature content. Look at all this realistic blood. Oh man, look at that realistic blood on that knife and that cut. Someone is gonna get triggered by this. I need to censor it. Speaking of auntie, look at this. Take a look at this shit. Take a look at this shit. Look at that glow up. Not only did I glow up, auntie grew up. Look at that man. I hate this picture. I hate this so much. This was when they did date. You know, Pam, Ethan, Tyler, Amy. The picture is so big and it's so ugly. Everyone looks like blueberries. Nickenzie. If you know Nickenzie, you follow me on Twitter and you have been here way too long. We don't talk about. I am so proud of this drawing and I'm so upset that the people at Pinstripe didn't look at it. I was so proud of it. Look at this. Backgrounds. You know, the style. It was so cool. It was an entry for a contest the creator made. I finished it late. Okay. That's my bad then. This drawing, I don't care that it's bad. I don't care that they all have like oval faces. It got seen by Mark and the team in a charity live stream, and I'll never be happier than I was in that second where I heard Mark say my name.
At Connie McFalcon. Thank you very much for that.
They look like shit, I know, but he saw it. Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that.
By the way, I'm bisexual.
I spent so much time on this. Way too much time. Hold on, because then I was starting how to draw facial features, and as you can see, everyone looks different. I don't have the same face syndrome anymore. They actually look like themselves. This was my first submission to a SepticArt. Sean did these events. They were called SepticArt, and you would post your art on #SepticArt, and then he would feature them on a video. I never got featured in any of the events, but you know, that's fine. It's fine, I'm fine. But as you can see, the numbers were increasing, which is now making me happy thinking about it, but clearly I wasn't happy back then. Wishu, I love my lady. Robert IDK, underrated creator. A piece I'm still proud of, come on. Look at this composition. Look at this it's so good. It's bad, I get it, it's bad, it's terrible. It lives on, it ages. Like fine wine. These two don't I remember I really wanted to do some cool shit with this too, but they just ended up wrong. Oh, good old Be More Chill. Actually, Will Connolly and George Salazar both liked this on Instagram. Well, up here, we just got drawings that I'm just still proud of. Not proud of, but you know, I don't cringe at them anymore. Except this one. I know this is cool. This is on Redbubble and it's a really cool design. If you want it, you should really check it out. It's a really cool design. Come on, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the composition. Look, it's really cool. If you want a sticker of it, you can get it on a mug. It fits really well on a mug. Auntie Tyler. See, this is a... And now we are at the end of it. Ending with the good old, the beautiful Sina. Gorgeous Danish woman. And I'm still obsessed with these shoes. She completely shaped my fashion sense, honestly. She's an icon. And with this, we are done with my DeviantArt, with the last post being on April 12, 2018. 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. Even though there are things here that I want to forget and things that we should forget, this is a part of my history. And every single one of these drawings led the path to get me where I am right now. Where is that? I have no idea. But you know, with enough time, you get to draw from this kind of face to this kind of face. And you just need to work 7 years, almost 8. So yeah, if you wanted a sign to keep drawing, this is it.